guys, what is up? This is Zorpox. I hope everybody's alright. I know I haven't done a video a single review video in a while. For the past couple of months I've been busy, and the proof of that, you're looking at it right now. For those who following the channel and stuff like that, know that I used to have like blue background. Well, most recently was this blue Bristol board. So it was when I was on my little vacation and this bug bit me, and I was like, Zorpox, you're so talented. You did a turtle van, you did a 6-inch LCD recon sled. Well, actually for 6-inch figures, you did a motorcycle that motorized everything out of little scraps around the house. Why you don't build yourself a proper backdrop? A proper backdrop. Yes, say that fast 3 times. So I went on this merry adventure to do this backdrop. Now the thing is first thing first is that I did my research, right? It have so many talented diorama builders on YouTube, and they're so generous to show you the methods and how you go about certain things. So I watched a lot of videos over the last couple of months and came up with this idea. Now, before I move on, I want to give a huge shout out to EB. EB, you know who you are? Thank you so much. You are humongous help with helping me build this diorama. EB actually did one storefront. They did the bakery storefront. I'll get into depth with the diorama after. But EB was a huge help with that. Right? Thank you. Very talented individual. Thank you so much. And thank you for the encouragement too to finish this and help me get certain materials and stuff like that. So what type of materials I use? Right, I use XPS foam board. Now the thing is, where I'm from, we have no need for that kind of insulation foam in our house. So it was very hard. It's like you're playing Pokemon, and as soon as you walk out in the bush, you bounce up a Mewtwo. It's that hard, to get XPS foam board here. Kind of impossible for to just bounce up a Mewtwo. Anyway, I had to order this from Amazon. I got 4 pieces for around $15, which I find it was reasonable enough. The paint that I use is acrylic paint. Some of the diorama builders, they use acrylic paint. Acrylic paint easy to find. Yeah. Paintbrushes also, I had different sizes and stuff of paintbrushes. And while I'm going around the diorama, you'll see that it has signs and little posters and stuff. We used Canva and Photoshop for some of the posters. Alright, so anything else on this? No, I don't think so. Alright, so let me just give you a grand tour of the dio, and you guys will see the kind of work. Now, the thing is that this is my first dio, so the professionals out there and the keyboard warriors and thing, get my ease up, please. This is my first. It will have mistakes, right? But as I delve into this hobby, as I delve into this part of the hobby, and I know I'll get better. So practice makes, as they say, practice makes permanent, and if you keep working at it, you'll get better, right? So anything else I'm missing? Let me begin. Alright guys, so let the grand tour begin. Alright, so this is the first storefront. This is the second storefront. Yes, me and Grim have a thrift store now. Alright, so the reason why it's contrasting is that I wanted two storefronts that, you know, totally different. One kind of crazy and the other one more logical, something that you rarely see in the city or in town or wherever you are. So you must be wondering who Archibald is. Archibald is a mystery that I may unveil sometime to come, may or may not. Established in 2022. That's the only hint you'll get. Here, these two posters here. Now the thing is that this is the storefront that EB was very instrumental on. They use, well, the foam board that we got, it was pink, and they overlaid it with a black acrylic paint. So when they did the brickwork, it actually popped. And to me, this is I really like this. The real conventional kind of building. This you actually seen here in between the brick. We saw one of the techniques on YouTube that they actually use grout for this. So that is grout throughout this whole building here. I think the sign for this we use like Canva. We use Canva for this poster and this poster. We wanted something simple, you know, nothing too crazy for this bakery. As you can see, it's selling sham premium tea, clothes, Visa cards and stuff, English biscuits and scones with the little beefeater and the little telephone booth from England and stuff like that. Real good work. The doorknob is actually a thumbtack. Yeah, it's a thumbtack. Pavement, yeah, black. I think we mix black, white and blue to get this kind of color, and then did a dry brush over it. Yellow paint on the sidewalk corner. Same thing on this side. It's shifting, gotta excuse that. Yeah, on this side, Grim and Zorpox at the thrift store. Majority of these posters we made on Canva. And of course, yeah, shameless plug, Pass the Salt, you know, listen to our Pass the Salt. It's real good. Yeah. It's real good. So yeah, you can see the brickwork, the open sign, and of course, you know, we had to put the logo, we had to represent as the thumbtack doorknob, sorry. Yeah, we sell Fanta, Frito-Lay snacks, and Coca-Cola. Yeah, Visa, check, card, whatever. Oh yeah, you see these little parts here, those were individually cut and stuck. This is the awning, my pointer, right? Yeah, these here individually cut and stuck. Real good work there, you know. It was fun. You know, I don't know what you guys think. You guys could always put the comments in the comments below. Yeah, put your comments in the comments below. And yeah. Right, so this is my new backdrop going forward, a little dio. Right, hope you guys like it. Alright guys, so we on to the second segment of this video. Now this video is what I like to call, look at the stuff that I got. You know, a lot of collectors like to do this, you know, not only to show off, but they have some collectors outside there, they like to give it the good, the bad, the ugly on the figure, which I appreciate 100%. You know, so me, I might be doing that in between here and there, but yeah, I just want to show off my stuff. I've been honest with you. Right, so You know, if you follow the channel, you'll know that I like my oranges a lot. So for the past couple of months, 5-6 months, you know, on eBay, scoring the eBay, trying to get a good price for, you know, the figures that I want. You know, the way how I go about this, when I'm collecting oranges, I collect oranges that I had when I was younger that I just gave up on, gave away, or, you know, outgrew them. And I also get oranges that I never had, but I'd like. I never had the opportunity to get them, but I like them. So, right, the first Joe that I got was Back Blast. I think this is his version 1 outfit. Really like this figure. I actually owned the version 2, but I prefer this version much better. So yeah, picked up Back Blast. Another orange Joe that, well, I didn't have this. My cousin had this. Well, actually, these other two are going to show you. My cousin had them. It was Heavy Duty, right, and Colonel Courage. Yeah, look at that. Look at them sexy boots. Them boots are real sexy. Alright, so yeah. So these are the 3 oranges that I got. Yeah, they'll look good in my collection. You know, I'm looking at this backdrop looking real good now. So proud. Alright, so let me move on. Alright, so next up, as you can see, I have Jody LaForge and Data. I like collecting this Playmates line. But you know, having both of them, yeah, it's cool, but to me it wasn't complete until I got this gentleman right here, Captain Picard. This collection for me almost finished. I just need one more figure from this Playmates line, and that is Benjamin Sesko. I see Higher Toys also have like I think is 3.75 inches to 4 inches with from the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie, the Captain Kirk and the Spock. Yeah, I like to pick those up, and after I pick those up, I think I'm done with Star Trek. Alright, so yeah, let's move on. Alright peeps, so these next other figures I got during WrestleMania month. You know, I was all about WrestleMania this year, and the hype caused me to go on eBay and get some wrestling figures. So the first figure that I got was Chris Statlander. Now, it's a decent figure, but one of the drawbacks about this figure is the face sculpt. It have like certain angles she'll look like Chris Statlander, and some other angles she looks like Maria Canales. I hope I pronounced her name properly. I know we just normally butcher names and stuff on this channel, but yeah. I heard a YouTuber said that the face sculpt does look like Maria, and I was like, after looking at this figure, I was like, yeah, you know, you kind of right. It looking like Maria a bit, but other than that, it's a good figure, you know, double jointed elbows, double jointed knees and stuff. The diaphragm joint could do with some work. Yeah, the diaphragm joint there, but it kind of non-existent too at the same time. Alright, so next figures I got was these two guys, Santana and Ortiz. Now, when these guys was in AEW, I have to say I think they were my favorite tag team at that time. I remember starting watching AEW in 2021, and that is when AEW was good. Now, I don't know what's going on with that promotion. But yeah, this is when Santana and Ortiz was rolling with Chris Jericho in the inner circle. Right, I like this outfit. I don't have the camera picking it up, but the outfit, it has the coveralls have a kind of camo pattern on them. Yeah, you got some decent accessories with these, like 2 extra heads, 2 extra hands. Yeah, so I had to pick up these guys. Got them at a real good price on eBay. Right, so next up, I really didn't have a problem with them. The articulation good and they look like the wrestlers. Alright, so this next guy that I'm about to put here, he is still one of my favorite wrestlers on AEW. Well, I hope you guys realize any pattern on again the wrestlers that are really into. I'm not just gonna buy any and everybody. Yeah, so other than MJF, this is another guy that I like a lot in AEW. Although he's not wrestling right now, but yeah, I got Kenny Omega. Now the real cool thing about this figure is that he was or is a GameStop exclusive. Was a GameStop exclusive. What made him so special is that he is a huge Street Fighter fan, and he and the Young Bucks in this match. Come on, Kenny, please stand up. Kenny, you're gonna fall. Right, what I was saying, yeah, he and the Young Bucks dress up like Ken and Ryu, and he dress up like Akuma, red hair, and the kanji in the back. Yeah, so yeah, it's a good figure. The likeness, okay. One thing I had to tell you about these AEW figures, the diaphragm joints, I guess is how they cut them and how they sculpt them. The diaphragm cut, the articulation in the diaphragm kind of non-existent. But yeah, I got a lot of hands with this guy too. And I think I got an extra head, a screaming head or something like that. Alright, so yeah, if all you was paying attention, I was talking about WrestleMania earlier. It was WrestleMania month when I got these figures. And up to now, I'm not really sure a WWE person yet. But that is going to change. WrestleMania was so good that I had to go and get the final boss. Now, alright. 2 reasons why I got this figure is because Rock is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and 2, I think this was his best movie, my opinion. Right? I remember when this was showing frequently on cable. Me and my cousin used to watch this all the time. We could have seen it from the start, the middle, even down to the end. Then we sitting down and watching this thing. We watched this thing, We watched Scorpion King so much that we knew line for line and we knew what scene was coming up right after. Alright, so about this figure. Now, I find Mattel could have done better with this. Better in the sense that, okay, you don't want to give me the camel, at least give me his weapons. Alright, so all you get is like 2 extra hands, right? The slapping hands and then the gripping hands. Gripping hands, no weapons. The guy used weapons in the movie, right? I mean, okay, you didn't give me the camel. He had a bow, he had a sword. If you don't want to give me the bow, give me the sword. But they could at least include one of the weapons with him in this. The face sculpt, good, because it's Mattel doing it. So they done like a million rocks by now. And yeah, look at the long flowing locks here. So yeah, guys, this was my wrestling pickups. Alright peeps, so we coming down to the tail end of this video. These are the last set of figures that I picked up for this period. Okay, so the first one is Shao Kahn from McFarlane Toys. Now, I think that people don't give McFarlane the respect that he deserves. Or some people, that is. But this figure, sculpt-wise, this thing gorgeous, right? I got this on eBay. I didn't get his hammer, but he was included with another figure. This one. Now, I don't know how aware you guys are with this company. Now, This is, yeah, if you find it looking like a O-ring Joe, is because yes, technically it is, but it's scaled up. So I just bought in a O-ring Joe just to show the size. Alright, so Night Creeper leader here is the 3.75 inch G.I. Joe, and you realize that this figure here, which is Sub-Zero by the way, much bigger. Apparently, after doing some research, you guys could correct me if I'm wrong, a company called Island Toys got the molds from Hasbro to continue their Mortal Kombat figures, and they blew them up, and well, not literally blow them up, but I mean increase their size, and we got that there from Island Toys, Mortal Kombat figures, right? I didn't get his weapons. I got him included, as I said earlier, with the Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn, on the other hand, I did not get his hammer. Didn't really need the hammer because the figure itself looking real cool. Oh yeah, let me just show you guys one thing. You guys realize the, well, it's O-ring, so you know it has the screeny back here. Now with Sub-Zero, he doesn't have the screeny back there because he comes with action feature. Well, you know, I like my little gimmicks and thing once it do hinder articulation, and this one really do hinder articulation. The gimmick a little fun too, in the sense that he has a rubber band in his back, so when he raise up his hand, he does a karate chop. I find cool. But yeah, these two going on my Mortal Kombat shelf. Reason being is that it had some time, I think a little time after the WrestleMania fever subsided. Was looking at my collection, and I look at my Mortal Kombat shelf, and I was like, wait man, this shelf looking kinda empty. You know, I have a few 30 stuff in it and one or two Storm collectibles in it also. So I was like, yeah, let me scour the eBays, and I got these two together. Alright, so I had to adjust my camera to show you guys this next figure. We're still in the Mortal Kombat universe, by the way, and yeah, I think she's my favorite Storm Collectibles figure right now. I had to get my hands on the Shiva. No, I believe in the simple equation, the P to P ratio, the plastic to paper ratio, which means the amount of figure you get for the amount of money you're spending on it. This I find she could have been a little cheaper. I got her from BBTS. As soon as she came available, I bought her because I wanted this figure. She's huge. I will put Shao Kahn next to her. You know, she's a big girl. You know, let me just maneuver the camera a little bit. Right. That is Shao Kahn. This is the G.I. Joe. And Night Creeper leader, sorry. And this is Sub-Zero to her. Good luck fighting that woman. Right, so yeah. The P to P ratio, man, I find Storm collectible stuff going up and up, and depending on the figure, some of the accessories you're getting less and less. And with her, all you get is the stand, extra hands, and her fireballer effect. I think she could have been I think the price was okay. I mean, I prefer to spend that amount of money on her than on a single figure Mayfix like Nightwing. Yeah. definitely. And both of them are around the same price. Now, the thing with this figure is the articulation smooth, right? And her her legs are a little loose. It's not overly loose that she can't stand and you can't pose her, but I think it could have been a little tighter. So yeah, other than that, her paint, her sculpt, real good. You can see like her head and shoulder bigger than Shao Kahn, and 30 figures big. So yeah, Shiva. Okay, so last but not least, I got the Masters of the Universe Classics, Prince Adam and all his muscle bound square haircut glory. And I got him for real cheap on eBay. I didn't get any of his accessories, and I didn't get Orko because I know back in the day he came as a sort of accessory with Orko. And I think he got the extra head and the power sword with him. Now, the reason why I have him flanked by He-Man and Skeletor is that, seeing that I didn't get any accessories, I didn't get the power sword, I actually used the power sword that came with these two, and I joined them up and give it to him, so he could hold a weapon on the shelf, right? Now, to be honest, this is my second Masters of the Universe Classics figure. The first figure I ever got from them was Tuscador, and that thing was big, huge, heavy, real decent figure, not much articulation at all, right? But when I got this guy, oh yeah, I got him for $20, by the way, on eBay. This guy by himself sometimes goes from $40 and up meaning that you'll get the rest of the accessories and stuff, not even Orko included, right? Yeah, what I was saying, yes, I'm pretty impressed by this figure. I like it. Well, it's like I took a chance on it. He intrigued me. And when I bought it for that price, I don't know if it's because I got him for so cheap that I like the figure so much, but the four horsemen that sculpted this back in the day, I find they did a good job. My figure, his ankles are a little loose, but you see he's standing there, nothing terrible. Yeah, the sculpt nice. I like the paint. I don't know, you have this sort of, not as colorful as the Filmation one that we got recently, and I prefer this over that. He has this kind of a real, I can't search for the word right now, but kind of dingy kind of, he looking like he's not from really a bright colorful Eternia, and I like that. I like the color. Yeah, I didn't know how to gush over this so much, but I really like this figure a lot. I really enjoy him too. As I say, his joints tight, and yeah, that's a plus. So that's it, guys. This was my haul. This was my look at my stuff video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys like the diorama too. This will be the look of my reviews going forward, right? And I hope you guys are safe. I hope you guys enjoying collecting, and have a good one. Be good out there, be safe, right? So I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.